today we're going to talk about how to stop clutter from creeping back into our homes. Hello, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and today we're going to talk about clutter and how to stop it from creeping back in. So this could be talking about clutter that enters your home and also the clutter that accumulates within the home when things move around. So I have come up with 5 tips on how you can stop clutter from creeping back in. So with regards to clutter, I'm talking about the surfaces that end up building up lots of different bits and pieces because we don't put them away, or they come in from the shops, new items that we've bought and we don't really find a place for them. So this is the clutter that kind of accumulates in everyday life, but it can be quite stressful to see the clutter. So let's think about the 5 ways that we can reduce the clutter so that it doesn't start creeping back in. My first tip for staying clutter free is to make sure that you complete any 1-minute jobs straight away. So a 1-minute job is anything that would take less than a minute to do if you were to do it straight away. Because if we don't do that job straight away and we let lots of those little jobs straight away, we create a bigger job that needs doing. So anything that is a 1-minute job, for example, like sorting the post when you take the post from the letterbox, that is a 1-minute job. That is a job that can be done straight away. You either put stuff straight into recycling or you open the letter and put the envelope in recycling. So you're reducing that extra build-up of unnecessary things from even coming into your home. And the same goes for jobs around the house. So if you need to put something upstairs or you've put the washing into the basket and it takes 1 minute to take the basket upstairs, actually do that job and do it straight away rather than letting it sit there and pile up, because then you're creating more little jobs that need to be doing that kind of in your head then become something much bigger. So you're trying to get rid of that extra stress and those extra little things that end up hanging around just because you haven't quite put them away. And leading on to this, tip number 2 is to make sure that everything has a home. So when you get items out and you finish with them, get in the habit of putting them back straight away rather than letting them sit there and not go to the place that they need to go. For example, when you have post coming through the door, when you have bills that you need to sort, if you keep them and you keep your paper copies, then they need to go straight into the folder or straight into the drawer that you keep them, rather than just being left on the kitchen side or the kitchen table. Put them away straight away so you get into that habit. The same goes for cables. When you get them out to charge, have a specific drawer that all cables go into so that it's really easy for everybody to find everything and everybody to put things away. That's the key. If everything has a home, it makes it much easier to tidy, much easier to clean, and it creates those little 1-minute jobs that are easy to do. Tip number 3 is to have a 1 in, 1 out policy. This is going to keep a tab on how you maintain the clutter in your home. This means that anytime you bring something into your home, it's important that you take something out. So if you buy a new piece of clothing, then see if you can declutter an older piece that is no longer serving its purpose. The same can go for a number of different items. If you get a new set of dining plates, for example, can you get rid of the old? So that you are not having extra number of items in your home. Number 4 is to make sure that you really consider each purchase in the first place. So do you really need it? Ask yourself some really key questions. Is it going to make me happy? Is it going to serve a purpose? Do I really need it? Is it a necessity to get through day-to-day life? Or is it something that is just not really going to do anything for me? Decide whether or not it's something that you really need in your home so that you're really considering each piece of furniture, each item, each knick-knack, so that it is really thought about before it comes into your home and becomes that extra stuff that you don't want. And tip number 5 is to make sure that you are beginning to create some daily decluttering habits. This is going to help keep clutter at bay if you're continually trying to reduce the number of items within your home. So creating decluttering habits is going to be really helpful for this, because then you are still continually reducing down the number of items that you've got. So this is where my little acts of decluttering come in handy, with my daily decluttering area that you can focus on so that you can really get a little habit that is getting ingrained into your system so that you do them naturally. I think if you know that you're constantly doing a little job, a little decluttering act, it's going to keep that clutter at a minimum and it's going to help you stay clutter free. These 5 tips are to help you to stop the clutter from creeping back into your home and to help you maintain the right level of items that you want within your home. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And I shall be back for more videos very soon. Take care, bye.